Hello, hello, my dear student friends. I welcome you all in semester 5 of third year of your graduation. Now you are in 5th sem. You may know that you are doing your graduation under the CBCS pattern. CBCS pattern. You may know that what is the meaning of this CBCS? CBCS, that means choice based credit system. So you are doing your graduation according to the choice based credit system. Okay. So this is start since 1917 or 16, this choice based credit system. So when you were in first year and in second year, you have studied the botany, subject botany, with respect to all aspects. You have studied the morphology of plant, anatomy of plant, physiology of plant, ecology, plant ecology, all you have studied, which is relate or which is the discipline of subject botany. So up to the second year you have completed most of your study. Now you are in third year, that means in sem 5, and in subsequent semester you will go in semester 6. Okay. So in semester 5 and 6 you have been given a chance to select which discipline you are interested in. So there are various DSE, discipline specific elective courses, discipline specific elective courses or discipline specific elective paper. So you have been given a chance or a choice to select which type of course do you want to study in your semester 5 and in semester 6 as well. Okay. Along with this DSE, which is a core subject, this is as usual the papers of botany which you have given during your last 2 years, that means in first year and in second year. So for this semester 5, sem 5, the discipline specific elective course, that is subject which we have taken, is the economic botany. Economic botany. So there are other discipline, other papers which you can select, but considering all the situation, our college has decided to teach our student economic botany. So for the same 5 you have DSE paper 1, that is the economic botany. There is also another paper, that is the DSE paper 2, whose name is similar, that is the economic botany. Okay. So for same 5 you have to give 2 paper, that is the economic botany paper 1 and economic botany paper 2. Some plant species which are economically important one, some plants are in paper 1 and some plants are there in paper 2. Okay. So you have this year or for this semester you have been choice this economic botany, okay, as your DSE paper. Beside this, there is one another course you have to select. So some list of courses are there which are given by a university, out of which some student of you, that means the discipline of bio group and discipline of math group, some subjects are offered for the bio group and some papers are offered to the math group. For bio group, whether your subject along with botany, if there is zoology, environmental science, microbiology, etc., you have to choose one skill enhancement paper or course, skill enhancement course. So you, by this way you can get the opportunity to command over any discipline and command on that discipline your skill. So your skill in that particular field of botany and that skill which we have to be enhanced. That means this skill first developed in you, and thereafter it is to be enhanced. That means skill enhancement course. So for the skill enhancement course, we have a choice, that is the mushroom cultivation. Mushroom cultivation. There are lots of other choices, that apiculture and the gardening, etc. These are the skill enhancement courses. So out of which we have chosen in our college, that is the mushroom cultivation. So for this year you have to study 3 papers, that is the one paper economic botany, paper 1, paper 2 economic botany as well, and there is another paper, that is the skill enhancement course, that is the mushroom cultivation. So for these 2 papers, which are core type of paper, this paper will be conducted by the Gondwana University as usual. That means you have to perform the experiment, you have to give the exam of practical examination, that is, and you have to give theory paper, you have to give the assignments which we give you according to the syllabus, that is mentioned in syllabus. So beside these 2, this paper will not be conducted by Gondwana University. This paper will be conducted by our college. So at college level, this skill enhancement course, that is mushroom cultivation, is to be taken, and for that some practical you have to do. Some resource person we call from other colleges, and they will show you demonstration how to cultivate the mushroom, and from your side the answer will be called. Then you can question them regarding this mushroom cultivation. Okay, and by this way you can get a very well knowledge about the mushroom cultivation. That is, this is the skill enhancement. When you complete your graduation, then you have at least one skill enhance course or skill enhance field, by which you can start your business and earn your money. Okay, so mushroom cultivation is skill enhancement, and some theoretical paper will also be there, which is designed by the professor of this college, that means by us, and these multiple choice questions will be there, some numbers, and by giving that, and after seeing your performance, how you do your skill enhancement course, then a mark will be given to you, and this will convert into the grade, and by this way choice based credit system, you have been given a credit. So all marks is converted into credit, and this credit is given to you. Then thereafter you will become free to join the post graduation or higher study. Okay, so for semester 5 we have paper 1, paper 2 of economic botany. Okay, so economic botany, what is mean by economic botany? What is mean by economic botany? Economic botany is that discipline of botany where some plants which are economically beneficial, which have some beneficiary values and important with respect to many their objectives. So that field is known as the economic botany. Here we study some plants like wheat. You know wheat? Wheat means gehu. Okay, wheat, rice. So many plants that are, these plants are useful as a food plant, which are treated as food plant. There are another type of plants which are the oil yielding plant, which is also type of food giving plant. Medicinal plants are there. You have to study some medicinal plants. You have to study some food plants. You have to study some timber yielding plants like teak, etc. Teak, karanj, Pongamia pinnata. These are the name of some plant which are very useful for making furniture and used in the timber field. Okay, so economic botany means studying all those plants which have some beneficial values regarding their that they give us the shelter, they give us food, they give us cloth. Some cloth yielding plants you have to study. So all these plants is accommodated in paper 1 and paper 2. So you know me that I am Professor Niranjane. I will take your DSc, that is Economic Botany paper 1, and Pandav sir will teach you the paper 2. The paper name is also same, that is the Economic Botany, but other remain plants is added in paper 2. So some plant which are economically beneficial will be teach to you by me, and paper 2 will be taken by the Pandav sir. Okay, so economic botany means the plants which are useful, and in this case, in this paper you have to study the cultivation of wheat, how they are cultivated, how they are treated prior to undergoing sowing into the soil, and thereafter how the water management will be there, and which type of pathogen treatment, pathogen management have to be carried out. So lots of relate with that of agricultural subject or discipline, agricultural in agricultural field. Okay, so their cultivation, their yielding, that means their cropping, how they get which part of this plant is useful, and their harvesting, that means their cropping, and their marketing, everything about some plant species. There are lots of plant species which have economic value, but we don't have to study all these plant at a time, but important and which we usually know, such plants we are hereby study. Okay, so this is your first period of online class, and we will meet in second online class on next time. Okay, thank you.